I was like, hold on a second. Man, put your hand away from the screen. You guys see what I see here? That's a disgrace to this park. We can't believe anyone could take such a photo. My question to you guys, do you recognize the two big women in this picture? And it wasn't until we walked over to this photo that my buddy Armando and I realized something about ourselves. And that is that when two full-grown, fluffy men are going downhill at a 45-degree angle, with no shirts on going like this, we both look like sexy bitches. But again, if you're gonna drink, just be careful, you guys. You know, again, some of you can handle it. I got kicked out of a bar on St. Patrick's Day. I was performing at the bar. How do I get thrown out, right? You know, I'm having fun. People are giving me free drinks. Here, have another drink. I'm like, woo! I started pissing off the management and the owners of this Irish place that I was at, right? The bartender's like, hey, buddy, relax. Are you okay? Are you having a good time? I was so drunk, I did this. I'm having a great time. People around me, oh my God, are you Irish? I was like, oh yeah. I was like, where are you from, man?
Này. Này, go make me side. Này. Đúng ăn thật là ok.
End of the night, that same girl who's been the leader, the captain, she gets more hammered than everybody. She's the biggest hypocrite walking out missing a shoe, purse, keys, friends, car. Look at some of your pointing. That's you, bitch! End of the night, she's stumbling out of the club.
I gotta pee. Not anymore.
She's on the curb crying, mascara's coming down her face.
I'm so wasted. Who the hell is gonna walk me now?
That's when I come out. up at this place.
Này, go weg mấy sải.
Recognized by one of the dancers, and you gotta call them dancers or entertainers or they get mad at you. They'll get mad.
I am not a stripper, okay? I am an entertainer.
I'm like, no, I'm an entertainer. You're nasty. Some girl recognize me, she's like, oh, I know who you are. You're famous. And I'm like, oh no. Oh no. And some other dancer was spinning on a pole over her famous and she stopped. She walks over, oh my God, you're famous? Can I have your autograph? I said, you don't even know me.
I don't care. Sign it.
What's your name?
Go weg mấy sải. You gotta be kidding me. Go mấy sải. Này, go weg. Ôi, em vào chùa cạnh.
If you don't understand Spanish, I do apologize, okay? I promise I will be translating. I don't want anybody freaking out or reporting me to the management with concerns or issues.
What the hell is going on in there? What kind of show is this? No, somebody better hit the SAP button on that son of a bitch real quick. I didn't pay good money to hear some Samoan speak Spanish.
I'm not Samoan. I'm fluffy. I didn't know why. Like, I thought I was Samoan, you know? And I've had this happen a couple times where people go, are you Hawaiian? I'm like, no. No, not just a shirt. I thought it was just a shirt, but no. How can it just be a shirt? Just because you wear a freaking sombrero, that doesn't make you Mexican. I see white people Cinco de Mayo wearing a sarape, walking a donkey with a sombrero. You don't look at them and go, hola, amigo. No, you're like, hey, Ted. Hi. You know, and he's walking around, hola, come on, stupid donkey, come on. I don't get it, man. I'm just trying to do my thing, but it's funny though. I didn't know why the guy thought I was Hawaiian until I actually went to Hawaii. I found out that Hawaiian people actually look like swollen Mexicans. They do. I got off the plane, I looked around, I was like, oh my God, my family! Even they were like, aloha brother, lo que le, malo malo.
Órale.
I love Hawaii. Hawaii was great, man. They have a lot of different cultures there. They have a lot of Asian people. A lot of Koreans. I noticed because I got a couple of shirts tailored at some places, and every time I go in, there's always a Korean lady. The older Korean lady who was mean. I'd walk in, and this one lady always had a comment to make. I'm there for a week, and every day she had a different comment. I walk in one day, I couldn't say anything either because she was 75 years old. I can't say nothing back, you know, but there I am walking in. The lady behind the counter, oh, look at who's here. Look at who's here. Oh, shit, we're gonna work hard today. Whatever. You make fun of me. But I can handle it though, you know. I can handle it. People say, well, you know, Gabriel, you go up there and you make fun of yourself. No, I don't. I come up here and I tell you the things that I heard people say. There's a difference, you know. Sometimes I set myself up for jokes and I don't realize it. 3 years ago, I bought a Beetle. I didn't even think. That's not the joke. Shut up. See, I can't even tell you guys a story, all right? I wasn't thinking. I bought the car because it was affordable, economical, brand new freaking Beetle for like 17 grand. I was like, ah! First new car. I go to show it off at my friend Martin's house. I thought it was nice. I pull up, you know. Martin! He lives in the hood. I don't get out the car. Across the street, there are these gang members. The kind of gang members, they don't really get into, you know, like shooting people and stuff like that. They just hang out on the porch and talk a lot of smack. And so I'm there in a Beetle, and across the street I hear this, right? I'm like, Martin! And over here I hear, oh, Martin! Hey, what's up, guys? How's it going? How'd you get in there, Reset? Hurry up, Martin! 2 months later, I go back to pick him up. Now I've had some time to work on the car, right? I put some rims on it, some stickers. I put a chip in the motor so it goes faster. I thought it was bad, right? I pulled
Good
up.
search. Oh, Natalie.
I'm not turning around.
Hey.
Hey, I don't see you. Check it out, hey, it's the Fat and the Furious. I didn't even wait, man. Got rid of that car, man. I traded it in and got myself a big old SUV. Oh, it was nice for a while. This car freaking sucked on mileage, so man, I got 11 miles to the gallon. Oh, you cannot be badass in a car that kills gas like I kill tacos. You can't be at the stoplight trying to intimidate other cars. You know, what? Whoa. 20 bucks right there. Hell no, man. But it was kind of cool. It had a GPS navigational system in it. And porn star, which was really cool. You know, I'm driving and all of a sudden this girl's talking to me.
Right turn at the head. In 3/4 of a mile, left turn.
And I'm like, whatever you say, baby. Being a big guy, I've noticed that people feel compelled to tell me certain things after shows. I get people to pull me aside and go, Gabriel, you're a very funny guy. You're very talented. Don't you think perhaps you're living a little excess in life? And I'm like, well, I love to eat. Well, don't you want to live to be 100? Well, not if I can't eat tacos. And as many as I want. You know, a lot of people think that just because you work out and lift weights and you eat right and you do what people tell you to do, that you'll live a long life. Maybe you will. But, you know, why do people measure life by the years instead of how good the years were? They measure by freaking, you know what I mean? What good is it to live to be 100, but you didn't do anything? You didn't go out and kick it with friends. You didn't go out and get drunk at some club and wake up in an alley one time. You know? What good is it? You stayed in the house and you were safe. And I lived to be 100. You know, I don't know. That's why I have a very big amount of respect for the crocodile hunter, rest in peace, but come on, you guys. Yeah, he died at 44 years old, but he died doing what he loves to do. Not a lot of people can say that. If I die tomorrow from overeating, God bless me, that's exactly how it was supposed to be. You know how much adrenaline he had every single day, risking his life? You know how you feel when you're walking across the street and a car almost gets hit and you're like, and then you're hysterical. Touch your hair, touch your hair. And the rest of the day, you appreciate life. You're looking at the stars, at the sky. You're loving life. We did that every day. That's why people tell me, why don't you work out? Why don't you live work tomorrow? I don't want to die sore. I want to die full. When the corner...
Oh, I love that.
You know, people go. And I got mad when I heard this lady on TV saying that he taught us a lot about nature. And he was like, no, you don't really know a lot about nature. You want to learn about nature, you watch Discovery Channel, nature program, a guy on safari, and he's studying from afar. Crocodile hunting, come on, every episode, bang, oh, you do. Look over there, right there, there's a toy guy. They're talking with 10 seconds. I'm gonna pick it up. He's angry! If he really wanted people to think he was out there, man, America, we should have borrowed him and sent him to Iraq. With no gun, just a camera crew. Imagine how bad I would have freaked out the enemy, you know, we were working for Al-Qaeda and you're out there, you know. And he's walking to the floor and he's walking up to him high. Look over there. And like I told you, one of the most dangerous creatures on the planet. One pushing a I'm gonna fucking with a stick.
Uh-oh. cái chị. Nhưng mà quên mấy kia thì cần quá. Đấy.
Don't get me wrong, I like watching Spanish programming myself. Some of the stuff is really cool. My favorite thing are the commercials. Because they're always about sex. You don't even know what the product is until like the last 2 seconds. It's always some model walking out all sexy, right?
Hola.
And on the 28th second, right? Excuse me, un momento. I'm not on a diet, and it's funny because people go, well, why do you drink diet soda? So I can eat regular cake. Are you kidding? The management and the promoters were freaking out. They're like, Gabriel, why do they all bring cake? I go, because I'm eating how much I love cake, and so people bring it. My friend Mondo was like, well, yeah, somebody asked me earlier too. They said, Gabriel, when you get to do your special, are you gonna do anything about the country? Are you gonna talk about I love this country, and I want to know about the world right now against the leaders of the devil. And most of them are agree. I don't have to make fun of the word that he does it by himself. He does it by himself.
Okay, good girl.
Especially during press conference. And we're going to bring the train of justice. We have every reason to believe the train of
Deita pirata.
And it's still there. I love food on wheels, you know. But this taco place is taken to the next level. They're really, really good there, and they're not paying me nothing. I'm just talking about it. But I go to order, and these guys were kind of, you know, the girls were cool, but the guys were mean. I try to order some food, right? I'm like, hello? And the guy was like,
¿Qué pasó, gordo? What do you want? What do you want?
hey, dude, can I get 2 tacos, chicken, and a Coke?
Okay. What else?
That's it. Whatever, dude. We got to promote on a lot of different radio stations. It was okay, but the last few times I had to put he sounded just like that. Oh, hey, how's it going? Are we on the air? Why are you talking like that? And I freaked out, because you imagine this guy goes home talking like that to his wife and his kids? Come 2, 3 o'clock in the morning, his wife maybe wants to do a little camping, and she tells him, man, when I keep her sleeping, what are you going to do to me? I know somebody who doesn't speak Spanish is going to go home and try that tonight, man.
Sí.
Have a little fun. You guys said you're going to have, I wasn't sure what was going to happen. A lot of things have been happening over the years. All I can say is the winner is the winner, and he did what he did. And, twice, is it?
Okay, asshole. Now you shall die. Uh-oh.
She is not shy. She cracks me up though, man, because she likes what I do because it's working. But she still doesn't get the jokes. It's not that she doesn't speak English, because she speaks perfect English. She just doesn't see me as a comedian. She sees me as her son. I can't tell her a joke because then she questions it and kills it, right? I can tell her something like, you know, Mom, why did the chicken cross the road? And I'll get,
Who let out the chicken?
it's a joke.
It's no joke, baboso. You know how much I pay for those chickens?
Never mind. No, you never mind. It's cool though, man. She's seen me do a lot of things. A lot of people say, well, give your mom a shout out. What about your dad? Well, he's not in the picture. My father, let's put some beans out there. My father was a mariachi. I swear to God, dude, he's one of those straight up, you know. And my mom hooked up with him about 30 plus years ago one night, and, 9 months later, and I came out. So I have a vague memory of my father. I knew him until I was about, maybe 4 years old, and then apparently they got the band back together, and he took off. don't remember exactly what he looks like. And sometimes I'll take my mom out to dinner and I'll go, Mom, just, I don't mean to bug you about this, but, what does he look like? Do you have any photos or anything I can get an idea and stuff? And my mom, she's funny. She grabs a hot sauce. He looks like that.
That's funny, ¿verdad? Eso está funny, ¿verdad? You look just like that.
Those of you that don't know, there's a picture of a mariachi on the phone. But yeah, so we're doing okay. Somebody asked me, they said, "Wow, your first special that you got to do." Is he a real person? He is a real person. And he's a whole friend. Known him forever. But he's not going to stop being friends. Sometimes it's hard to hang out with the guy because, I know when to quit. Especially around cops. The joke is over. If I hear an apology, sure enough, oh, you think it's real funny, huh? You think it's police officer? See that scar? I got stabbed in 92. See that? That was about 96. What do you got to say about that? I was like, yeah? He grabs my shirt, pulls it up, tells the cop, "Boy, you see those stretch marks? Tell him it's 96. Funny, huh? By a cop one night, 2 minutes after coming out of a police station drive-through. I made a left turn instead of making a right, but I wasn't paying attention. He had a box. I was like, oh, you're gonna get it when you get home. Oh, you've been so bad. You're gonna get it.
Oi, hebat Tuhan kan? Dia kejuan di hasil.
I'm sitting there patiently waiting, and the cop is taking a This past year, I got to experience something else. I experienced my first Raider game. Now, and listen, you guys, it takes a lot of nerve for me to say that after the season that happened last year, that I'm a fan. And I became a fan last year. You can hate it if you want, but you know what? Not only did I become a fan, I did a show in Oakland, and I made a couple of jokes and references about the shot. And apparently there were 2 players in the game. And that's why they lost. They should have been a fan. But there were 2 there, and they confirmed it outside. They grabbed me, picked me up, and pinned me against the wall. Oh my God. Luckily, they followed me. I suck it up and I come up here. When I do a joke used to own a Hawaiian. I didn't just I loved it. People go, why do you wear Hawaiian shirts? I've always worn Hawaiian shirts. Bottom line is simple. You know why I wear them? Because they fit. They're colorful, and I'm sorry. When you wear a Hawaiian shirt, people don't want to drop to my face. You're not getting there wearing a Hawaiian shirt. Nobody's going to take you serious. Where you from? Getting a little weird. I was like, no more for me. Every time I get on a plane, there's always drama. Always. One time I'm flying to Florida and our plane got hit by lightning. The plane dropped 600 feet. Straight down. That's better than any ride you've ever been on. I don't care who you are. You could have been freaking doing 20 years in prison. You killed 100 people. You can be the baddest, toughest dude ever. You're on a plane and it just drops out of the sky. I'm not gonna lie. I'm driving. So we just yelling at me. What are you doing? Don't worry, I'm having fun. Gamer, you're gonna get pulled over. Dude, I'm okay, it's cool. We're arguing, going back and forth. I'm not paying attention. I don't see a California highway patrol officer creeping up on me. All of a sudden I hear, whoo! I look at the speedometer, 102. Oh, I freaked out.
Yes.
The little car was freaking out. I'm on the tears. From the back seat, I heard my friend say, what are you crying for? What are you crying for, Paul? You're not the one who's bleeding this stuff, right? You have and then you go,
shit, I hate you.
Soundtrack, and I pop it in. Track 3 is the theme song for Cops. I tell my friend Felipe, tell him when the cop starts walking. Okay, here it comes. I cranked that song as loud as I could. Bad boys, what you gonna Now the cop is walking to the beat. Even better than that, the two Gucci's in the car can hear the music and they're freaking out. They're like,
Oh my God, we're gonna be on TV.
the cop goes to the girls, gives them a ticket, lets them go. Looks at our car, and at this point, we're like halfway through the song, right? We're like,
Don't give it no way. I don't so young, I'm a limit, got
our arms out the window like a bunch of idiots. Got our arms out the window like a bunch of idiots. And at this point, we're like halfway through the song, right? We're like,
Please don't give it no way. I don't so young, I'm a limit,
got our arms out the window like a bunch of idiots. The cop is in the middle of the freeway dying. He walks up to the window and he's like, shut it off! Yes, sir. Hands me my license and the registration and the policy. I want you to do me a big favor. I want you to keep this tank. Think you can do that? Do that for me. Keep on doing what you do. I don't know what possessed me to look at this man and go. And he tells me the coolest thing. He says,
now taste my unreal magic. Not too
you don't
bad.
understand, man, but I've been on the board here for 6 years. This is hands down the funniest damn record stop I've ever been a part of. To get 2 sluts a ticket while listening to Cops.
Uh-oh. Oh, shit.
This is going So does that mean I can keep my weed? I turn around and yell at my friend, too late, the cop is at the window. You want to run that by me again, son? You heard what I said, fool? Oh, you think this is a big joke, don't you? You think that just because I gave your buddy here a break, I know who he is, I like what he does. I don't know you, I don't like you. Step out of the car. I turn around and my friend Felipe is like, whoa, I'm so scared. And the cop pulls out his gun. I'm freaking out. I'm like, oh my God. Backseat, my friend Felipe. Martin and I just got back from India. Thank you very much. Thank you. I miss you too. Siéntate, tío, siéntate. Please don't be running. Yeah, I know. Oh my God, you guys. I know a lot of you are like, what took you so long to come back to El Paso? I don't have a good excuse, but I hope this makes up for it. Man, I have some history in this town. Been coming here since July of 1997. Yeah? Used to perform on the west side of town over at Bart Reed's comic strip. I was here on my 21st birthday. I'll never forget it. Never forget it. And that's the last time I drank in El Paso. You guys don't mess around. It was my birthday. I'm hanging out at the club, and they're like, "It's your birthday." I'm like, "It's my birthday. You want a drink?" Sure. They started drinking and drinking and drinking, and then the staff was like, "You want a party?" I was like, "I want a party." You want to dance? I want to dance. I passed out and I woke up at some place called the OP. Now see, you guys are clapping and you're laughing because you know. I didn't know it was an alternative nightclub. I'm from LA. I thought OP stood for Órale Pues. And that is a messed up way to sober up. You know, I'm at the club, I'm dancing, you know. Hey. Hey. Hey! There was a little guy behind me going, Pikachu! Yo también soy Pokemon. No! But it was kind of crazy. I was getting checked out by guys. I was like, oh my God. And I know they were checking me out because they're looking at me like I look at tacos.
It's always nice to see a customer.
But then I thought about it. Oh my God, I just turned on a man. Shoot. Man, I called my girlfriend. I said, you better not mess up. I have options. I have a memory. A few years back, I was doing a show at the comic strip, and my idol, Mr. Paul Rodriguez, was in town doing a benefit. He calls up the comic strip and he says,
Hey, listen, I'm doing a benefit up the street. ¿Sabes qué, vato? I'm gonna come down there and I wanna do some shots, unos tequilas, unos tacos, something.
oh, let's do it. He shows up to the club and he says, all right, get in the car, let's go. I go, where are we going? We're going to Juarez. Juarez? Let's eat some tacos here. I can't afford you here. Let's go to the other side. So we wind up on the other side and we want to put some tacos and, you know, we want to cross on the border. And when we crossed the border, it was a few months after I taped a bunch of water commercials here. You guys remember the water commercials? And then they pulled me off the advertising because they said I was too fat to sell water. Whatever. So we're crossing the border and immigration was right there and they're checking the cars and we're in a blue van. My buddy Jim, who's up sitting over there, was driving. And Border Patrol comes over to the window. He opens the door and he sees me. He goes, oh my God, it's you. You're hysterical. And I go, what do you think of this guy? And Paul was like, hey, what's up? And the guy was like, oh my God. And so we wound up taking pictures at the border. And it was so funny because we're outside the car and we're pretending to be arrested, right? People are driving by going,
Let Paul Rodriguez and Pikachu go! They're American, puto! Let them go!
Priceless. We crossed the border and Paul's like, hey,
I want to go hang out and have a good time.
he went to this place off the 10 called Jaguars. It's a male, you know, gentleman's club, whatever you want to call it. So we go in there and I'm like, oh my God. As soon as we walked in, I'm thinking Paul's going to be all, you know, shh, I don't want nobody to know I'm here. Goes over to the DJ and the DJ's like, all right, ladies, look who just walked in, Paul Rodriguez. All of a sudden, there's like 32 lap dances that stop like that. And all these girls, they bum rush Paul, and I'm like, wow, I gotta get funnier. So we're hanging out there for a couple hours. We wind up outside in the parking lot. And this girl jumped into the car, and she's like, oh my God, Paul Rodriguez, I love you. My mom is a huge fan too. Here, please, please, please. And
Whatever you want, you're very good.
here, please, talk to her on the phone. Oh, he looks at me in the front seat and he goes, hey, tú, Iglesias, here. He put me on the phone with the girl's mom. I'm like,
Hey, señora, how you doing?
yeah, you know, your daughter, she's a real angel. Yeah, that's what they call her here. Yeah, man, I love Paul. Like I said, Paul's one of the main reasons why I got into comedy. And he used to mess with me a lot. Trust me, in my last video I talked about how I had a Volkswagen Beetle. It was a true story. I really had a Beetle. And I got rid of it because I got tired of the fat jokes. When you're a fluffy guy and you have a little car and all of your friends are professional comedians, oh, they'll make you cry. Paul especially.
How the hell did you manage to squeeze inside of that? No, hombre, I have never seen a car expand before. How do you get a stretch mark on the windshield? That's what I want to know.
When you fart, does it go faster? One after another after another. I'm like, oh my God! And you know what it is? It's joke about Paul Rodriguez on TV. I used to be on a show on the Nickelodeon network called All That. So remember, yeah? That was me, a lot smaller. I was only 2X's, I was like, 2X's, yeah. Anyway, as soon as the TV show season was over, they gave all the cast members gifts. They gave this one girl TV, this one kid a DVD collection. Since I was the only one who had his own car, they gave me a car alarm with a remote start to it. A lot of cars have those now, but think back 10 years ago, there was only a few that had the... My friends went, "Where'd you get that?" I looked at them and they said, "Nickelodeon!" That's bad. I go to show it off to everybody. I showed my mom. I said, "Mom, go to the car. I got to use the bathroom. I left you a present." "Oh, a present? Okay." So she goes to the car and I started the car from the kitchen. El diablo! El diablo! El diablo! I had to run outside. "Mom, it's not the devil." Look at. Nickelodeon. "Oh my God, mijo. Oh my God, you scared me. Me sacaste un pedo, mijo. Mira, smell, mijo. I wind up doing a show in Hollywood at a comedy club, and I'm working with my idol, with Paul Rodriguez. As soon as the show was over, we go, we're walking out the door, and he walks up to me and he says,
No, I like the whole fluffy thing you do. It's catchy, sounds cute, keep eating.
We walk outside, and my car is parked there first because I showed up late. So I'm, my car's right there, and Paul walks by, and I say, "All right, take it easy." He walks right in front of my car, and my friend goes, "Dude, show him your car, show him Nickelodeon." And I couldn't help it, freaking.
Hey, hijo de la chi, what the hell? What is this? Paul!
Nickelodeon!
Hombre, cabrón, pinche fluffy, you gave me a heart attack. You take it easy.
Valet brings his car around, a brand new Porsche 911. The car was nice. He pulls up and, Valet gives him the keys. He turns around and looks at me.
Hey, tú, Fluffy, check it out.
I'm like, whatever, it's not Nickelodeon. The door pops open. Trunk.
I'm not through yet. HBO.
A lot has changed, El Paso. A lot has changed. One thing's for sure, I'm still the fluffy guy. And I say fluffy because that is the politically correct term. For those of you that don't remember, I used to say that there were 5 levels of fatness. Reason why I say used to say is because now there are 6. I got the new one in Las Cruces. The original 5 levels are big, healthy, husky, fluffy, and damn! People ask, what could be bigger than damn? The new level's called, oh hell no! What's the difference? You're still willing to work with level 5. Example, if you're on an elevator and you're with your friend and this really big guy gets on and you and your friend look at each other and you're like, damn! But you still let the big guy ride your elevator. That's the difference. Level 6, you see walking towards your elevator. Oh, hell no! That's the difference. The guy that I met was 6'8", 614 pounds. Oh, hell no! And he was offended at my show. Not by anything that I said, but because of the fact that now at the shows, I started selling t-shirts. And apparently, I didn't have his size. Keep in mind, I go all the way up to 5X on the t-shirts. And he was like, you don't have my size. I was like, dude, I didn't know they made you. I have up to 5X. I don't have X. The picture of a dinosaur on the back of the tag, you know? No. And by the way, you guys, I want to let you know now, here in this theater and all over the world, wherever anybody's watching this special, if you ever see me in public, either at a restaurant or at a hotel or anywhere, and you want to stop me and say hello or take a picture or anything, please, I welcome it, and it's an honor if you were to do that. I do not mind at all. Stop me anytime you want. I'm the same person. The same guy. Thank you. Seriously, the same guy you see now is the same guy you'd see outside. I don't change, you know. You're not going to walk up and go, Gabriel, can I talk to you? I'm not going to be like, be gone from me. Gabriel is my stage name. I'm not even Mexican, I'm Scandinavian. No, trust me, I'm the same pendejo you'll see outside. I don't mind. I love it, you guys. Trust me. You guys make it possible for me to have an incredible life and take care of my family. So I'm all for it. Not a problem. Trust me, right now, it's so crazy because I'm still adjusting to people walking up to me. I'm checking into the hotel, and they already knew me, which was crazy. I go like, hi, I'm checking in. Here's your key, sir. What? We know it's you, sir. Like, I think that's awesome. I needed that like 6 years ago. One time I was trying to check into a hotel in Chicago at 1 o'clock in the morning because I missed my flight. Nobody's at the front desk, just a little bell and a sign that said ring for service. So there I am. Ching, 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 ching. All of a sudden, I heard this. I hear the bell. All of a sudden, this lady came out. Just, are you the one ringing that damn bell? What the hell you want? I'm checking in. You know what time it is? It's tomorrow. Oh no, I missed my flight. Whatever you say. What's going on out there? Girl, you gotta see this. I got a big ass Mexican showing up late as hell. Okay. What's your name? My name is Gabriel Iglesias. Iglesias. Yes, Iglesias. Okay, Iglesias. Okay. E-G-L. No. It's Iglesias with an I. With an I? But you said Iglesias. You didn't say Iglesias. You said Iglesias. It's Iglesias with an I. Whatever you say, it's your damn name, okay? Mr. Iglesias with an I. You know, that's bad for you. Oh, this right here? My grandmama lived to be 100 years old. Smoking? Minding her own damn business, okay? Mr. Iglesias with an I. Okay, I found you in the system. I got you for 2 nights, full-size bed, non-smoking. I requested a queen-size bed. And you would have got a queen to get a bed here yesterday, but it's tomorrow and you're lucky I'm talking to you. Mr. Iglesias with an I. What's the I stand for? I need a bigger bed. What's going on out there? Girl, you gotta see this. Nacho Libre is tripping. Whatever. A lot has changed though, man. For those of you that don't know by now, I finally became a dad. Yeah. Thank you. Hell yeah. He's 10. Surprised me too. Yeah, they found me. And it's not what you think. I didn't discover that I had a lost child. It's just that I hooked up with a beautiful woman who had a pre-started family. So basically, I became a stepfather. You know, I just took over the payments. Best part for me is that my new son looks exactly like me. He's 22. 10 years old, 162 pounds. Yeah, he's a little... Damn! He's the cutest kid. You talk to him, his name is Frankie. He's like, Frankie, what do you like to do? I like microwave burritos and PlayStation. Me too! Only problem is he wakes up early, 5 o'clock every morning.
Eva!
What?
I'm hungry!
Me too, make something. And he does. I can hear him in the kitchen making hot pockets, you know, freaking. And he opens the door, he doesn't close it, and the whole house freaking. Oh, hot pocket, delicious. Oh. Oh my God, and he's so cute because right now he's going through puberty, and I think it's hysterical. His mom doesn't think so. She's like, no. I go, yeah, I caught him checking out a girl. How do you know? I was looking at her too. She was. And I told my girl, I said, baby, don't worry. If he has any questions, I'll be the man. I'll take care of him. Because I went through puberty at 10. I understand. Well, years ago, you couldn't block a kid unless you stayed up. My mom knocked out at 10 and around 11:45.
Motion Picture Association belongs to this is sexual content. The registration is required.
I was 10 years old. I lost my mind. I'm sitting on the couch all of a sudden.
Are you ready? Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Are you ready?
And you know what's crazy is I know what's happening in my house now because one night I heard. What's he doing? And I was curious. I'm like, what are you watching? So I started flipping to my channels trying to find something that would spark interest. Sure enough, he's watching Cinemax. And I know that's what he's watching. That guy's clapping. Hell yeah.
Cochino.
Yeah, I know. I know that's what he's watching because out of my TV, I'm getting direct sound, and then I'm getting like a little delay echo on the phone. You know, so it's like, yeah. I saw him the next morning. I said, what were you doing last night? I was playing Nintendo. Yeah, whatever. You're playing Wii. And now he's like, whatever. Anyway, I know I'm sweating up here the whole front row. You guys are like, it smells like carnitas. It smells delicious. Oh. Big guys, I don't know what it is. When we get hot, we smell like food. We should have our own cologne, huh?
From the makers of Tres Leches.
What's up, man? I'm a cool fan now. People ask me about the voices all the time. They're like, do you do that just on stage, or do you do that in public too? It's like, no, of course I do the voices in public. I have to make myself that. I love doing the voices in places with I try to. Oh, I'm evil at a drive-thru now, except the ones on the house doesn't know me. I mean, they really know me. I can show up at 2 in the morning and 2 in the afternoon. And yeah. I did an order. Gabriel, hello. Whatever. Other places I've had fun, IHOP. You tell me an IHOP? Yeah, let me explain this one. Next time you go to an IHOP, look for the podium. Usually on the weekends, they'll have a podium set up right at the front door. And when you walk in, they'll have a host, and they'll ask you, how many in your party? And you tell them, 2, 3, 4, whatever the case. And then when it's time for your seats, they'll call you with a little freaking, they got the microphone on the side of the wall, and they'll go,
Paging party of 4. Paging party of 4. Now 30.
When that party walked away, I grabbed her microphone and I said,
Paging Mexican party of 47. Mexican party of 47. Now 30.
and the whole restaurant was like, All the guys in the kitchen. ¡Órale, güey! Hell yeah. I love IHOP. I go too much, you guys. I was at an IHOP one time during an earthquake. It wasn't a big one. It was enough to feel it but not freak out, you know. I live in California, so but if you're not used to that, you're like, wow, earthquake, you know. And I'm sitting there. I have to blow it out. Freaking earthquakes, man. You gotta choose which one you want, you know? You want earthquakes, tornadoes, hurricanes, fires, floods. I live in California. I'll take the earthquakes. You can sleep through them, you know? And then whenever they happen, you never believe it's an earthquake. You're like, is it an earthquake or a big truck? And seriously, you're like, oh. But seriously, you can go to work and people are talking about how they're sleeping. You can't sleep through a tornado or a hurricane. And I said that down south, and people were like, yeah, you can. I said, not if it hits your house. I've never seen that interview, you know. Sir, what happened to your home?
I don't know what happened, see. I woke up this morning, and this son bitch was flipped over. That's a darn thing, you know, I got a truck in the tree, I was down the street, I can't find my wife, but that's not a whole other reason I was there. I was asleep. Sir, you were asleep? Yeah, right, I was asleep. I got me one of them paper towels over there. You're done. That's what I'm saying, my baby.
I love that impression, you guys. I love doing it. Every time I do it, somebody's like, hey, that's the redneck cable guy. And Mexicans, be careful. Because we have rednecks too. We do. And they sound exactly like the white ones. You guys are real quiet, huh? You don't believe me? Watch this. White redneck.
I'll tell you what.
Mexican redneck. White redneck, ding, 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 ding. Mexican redneck, we put words and moves to that.
Bailamos con el tuca, bailamos con el tuca, 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 tuca,
Same guy. So be careful. I had to take it easy. On my girlfriend, she
Zip it.
I think it was cute, but then, you know, I scared her. One night we're in the room and she's like, ooh, what are you gonna do to me? And I was like, you're gonna get it. Stop doing that. We used to role play. We used to play White House. Oh, that was so much fun back in the day. I'd wake her up at 3 in the morning. She's like, who is it? I was like, you know who it is.
Ay, señor, I don't speak English.
Hell yeah. That's about as political as I get now, you guys. Things change. People ask me, do you get political? I'm like, no, not really. You know, what's your take on Barack? I'm like, well, he's, you know, he's a lot smarter than the last one, that's for sure. I love his ass, man. Some people didn't want Barack in office only because he was black. And I'm like, how retarded? Come on, you guys. You know, he's Barack. He's not Snoop Dogg. You know, it's not like he's going to come out, ladies and gentlemen, the President of the United States. Here we go again. Mr. President. Yeah! No. Anyways, that's as far as I'll go with it.
He said he wasn't going to get it political.
Yeah, I know. Gotta change it up, you guys. A lot of things are changing. A lot. Got the relationship now. It's going good. I love my girlfriend. She's here in the house tonight, too. It's awesome. We rarely fight. And I think that's so freaking cool. And I know why. It's because I do this for a living. And she knows whatever we argue about will eventually end up right here. It slows her down. You ought to see her.
You know what I think?
Go ahead. Say it. Say it. Yeah. The only problem I have with my girlfriend friends are her friends. I don't like her friends because they're haters. They are. Look at that guy's clapping. Yeah, I know, man. It sucks. Every time I leave the house and I go out of town for the weekend, they show up and they start throwing little monkey wrenches in there. You know?
Stop. He's not here. Where is he? How come you're not with him? What's the story? What's the deal? How long have you been together now? You're not engaged? You're not married? What's up? Is he gonna tell Frankie? What's the word? What's going on? How come you don't have a ring? How come you don't have a ring?
Fuck.
So, I'll get these messed up phone calls at like 2 in the morning when I'm on the road, right? Baby? You okay? What are you doing?
Nothing. I'm just here at the house. Watching Cheers.
Great. Oh, wow. I can see how much
Asshole.
Woo! My phone now, show's over. Yeah, there'll be people outside. We're signing you live in front of the Plaza Theater, where authorities believe Fluffy lost control. 7 people were reported injured, 3 were rushed to the hospital. Authorities had this to say. Damn! Thank you. I'll be interviewing people. Man, what happened?
He got dark.
Sir, what did you see?
Se cayó Pikachu. He fell.
But no, anyways, let me finish to tell you what happened. So my girl started tripping out, and I started getting these weird phone calls. Finally, I got tired of it. I said, you know what? I don't need this, I don't need it. From now on, when I take off on the road, no more phone calls. He's like, yeah! Are you here by yourself? Whatever, dude. Anyway, here's the thing. I took my girl to the Apple store, and I got her an iPhone. I got my cell phone, and I said, from now on, we're texting each other. And believe it or not, she was cool with that. Because anytime she would send me a text, I would reply like that. I could be anywhere. In the bathroom, pretty. What are you doing? I'm blowing it up. I love you, Sam. And she replied, oh my God, me too. I love you. It sounds so stupid, but it was working out perfectly until one night I got drunk. Oh, you want to hear this? You want to hear this? So check this out. I'm leaving a comedy club in San Jose, California, and I'm walking back to my hotel room, which is 1 block away. As I'm walking, I pass in front of this bar on the corner called Scenic Bar. It's got all kinds of cinema and movie memorabilia in there. It looks cool. I'm walking in front, and there are people in that bar that just left my show. So I walk in front, and I heard, Sophie! Hey, give everybody a shot! I was like, oh, I don't want to be rude. Can't have that, right? So I walked in. I said, what's this? Oh, I'm going to go back to my room. I'm going to do a couple shots. So I went for 1 shot, and somebody, me too, right? What's good? Me 3, me 4. Just 2 shots of tequila later. It occurs to me, I think I should go. I start walking towards the door. I took 3 steps, but cold air hit me. I got dizzy and I fell. Hard. I know I fell hard because my buddy Martin ran over and helped me up off the ground. We started back to the hotel room. I sit down in the lobby and are you okay, dude? I'm okay, man. Where's my phone? I gotta let my girl know I'm okay. You're holding it. All things are together. I love you. You're working. What are you doing? I'm gonna text. Just call her. No! If I call her, she's gonna know something's up. I'm gonna text her. Watch. Baby, I made it back to the hotel. I love you. Kissy face. Send. Cling. How did it go? I farted. I shouldn't tell her that, Martin. Okay, it went good. What did you do after your show? Oh, here we go. My buddy Martin is like, Cable, man, Cable, don't tell her you're at a bar getting drunk, man. Don't tell her. Martin, I have to tell her the truth, bro. We're cool like that, man. I could talk to her. I could tell her anything, man. She's not like your old lady, you know. Tripping all the time. Hey, Martin, take the pictures of the cochina off the internet. Whatever. Oh, sorry. Did I say that out loud? Forgive me, bro. Cable, lie. I can't lie, man. Lie. I can't lie. Are you that honest? No, I just won't remember the lie. I get in trouble 2 times for the same stupid thing. You know what I'm saying, bro? So I sent the message. Baby, I made it. Oh, delete. Baby, I went next door with Martin to Cine Bar. Had a nice time. Kissy face. Send. Lucky you. Wish I could have been there with you. Tell Martin I said hi. I love you. Oh my God. Martin, I just told my girlfriend I was at a bar with you and she didn't get mad. What the hell is she doing? Man, she told me to tell you hi. That she don't even like you. So I scrolled back to read what she read, and apparently my stupid iPhone has this memory spell check feature, and it didn't recognize the word Cine Bar. It flipped it and turned it into Cinnabon. So apparently at 10 o'clock at night, my girlfriend thought I was having cinnamon rolls with my friend Martin, which normally would sound like an ugly lie, but considering her boyfriend is known as the fluffy guy who loves chocolate cake, it sounds real. I was like, oh my God, Martin, check it out. My iPhone lied for me. I love you, iPhone. BlackBerry can't do that. A month later, my girlfriend heard me tell the story, and she's like, that's a funny joke. I go, it really happened. How come you didn't tell me? I said, the phone didn't let me. And her friends are right there. See, you know, they're getting wasted. Send me you messed up taxes. Whatever, shut up, haters. Yeah, a lot of things are going on. In the house here tonight, you guys, I'm very happy she was able to make it. A lot has been going on. My mom, once again, here at my special, is in here. Where you at, Mom? Oh, you're out here. Oh, there she is. Ándale. She almost didn't make it here tonight, you guys. Almost. A month ago, my mom got admitted to the hospital. She got a little sick. Somebody forgot to take the medication. I don't need it. Aquí let me see. Yeah, remember that, right? Anyway, Mom. Sorry, I have to go over there to make sure to take the medicine. Give me a little shout out there. Right here in the front row, you guys, if anybody saw my last DVD in the focus feature, this gentleman right here, Fred Franco, has attended over 250 of my shows. Over 250 of my shows. In about 5 or 6 different states. At first, my girlfriend was like, psycho! But he's not. He's cool. We hung out with him. He's like one of the greatest fans ever. And so I have to give him his props. You know, he took some time off of work to come out here. So thank you, Freddie. Yeah. Don't die hard. Please don't ever turn psycho, please. Because I have some psychos out there. They'll show up and they'll hang out by the car. Gabriel. It's funny because this is my third special. And the last special that I did a bunch of references to the and they weren't exactly flattering references or jokes. You know, I was just kind of like saying, you know, the whole donut thing. Apparently, they became fans in some weird way because I started getting phone calls to do police functions. In December, I had 5 Christmas parties. I got a phone call from my agent, and he's like, Gabe, check it out. CHP, California Highway Patrol, wants to hire you to do the show. They want you to donate your time. I think I'm busy. They told me to let you know you have a warrant in the city of Fresno, California. I'm like, oh, they're good. So I did this show, and I'm going to tell you guys right now. I'm going to tell you guys right now, it was one of the scariest shows I ever did. A room full of nothing but cops. Everybody's drinking a lot, and I'm scared because if they get ghetto, who do I call? You know, I gotta go in the parking lot and find some gang member. Hey, back me up! So the show went good. It went so good that they asked me to do another show in California, in San Diego, for the California Highway Patrol Border Division. And I tried to make up an excuse that my car wasn't working right. They said, no worries, we understand. They sent a patrol car to my house with a freaking uniformed officer, and I was like, oh my God. Best part was I didn't tell my family he was coming. Oh yeah, sometimes you have to create your own entertainment. It was hysterical. 5 o'clock rolled around, I'm like, he should be here any minute. Sure enough. Frankie! Frankie, can you get the door, please? Okay, Gabriel. So he goes to the door, comes back, and he's got like, he's like, Gabriel, the police are here. Why are you whispering? Because something's gonna happen. When he said that, I'm like, oh, I gotta freaking let him have it now, right? I said, oh my God, Frankie, they found me. What do you mean, Gabriel? I gotta go, Frankie. I gotta go take care of your mom for me, okay? I love you. I love you. No! I gotta go, Frankie. And I saw the officer. I said, pretend you're arresting me. I want to freak out my kid. No problem. Turn around and put your hands behind your back. I can't reach. Just hold my hand. Walk me in the car. Just walk me in the car. Come on, just walk me in the car. He doesn't know the difference, dude. Just walk me in the freaking car. Come on. I get to the cop car. He throws me in the back seat, right? Slams the door. And I ask him, is it okay if I yell out the window to freak out my kid? You want to use the microphone? Yeah! Freaking. Here you go, sir. And he hands me the microphone, and I said, Frankie, this is the police. We have your father. We're coming back for you in 1 hour. Do your homework. 1 minute later, my girlfriend calls me. You're an ass! What's he doing? He's doing his homework. That's called parenting, baby. He got even with me, though. He totally got even with me. I walked in the kitchen one morning. He's sitting there and he looks at me and he goes, Gabriel, I have a question for you. What's a hooker? What did you say? What's a hooker? Where did you hear that? I was watching HBO and there was a commercial for a show called Hookers at the Pint. It said this Saturday at 11:30, check out all the hookers. What's that mean? Oh, that means we're going out Saturday. What's a hooker? Let it go, dude. Tell me. You don't need to know. Tell me. Frankie, that's for adults. You said it was an adult. I said you eat like an adult. And what you do in the bathroom, you are grown up, trust me, but you don't need to know what a hooker is. He throws a fit in the kitchen. Hooker, 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 hooker. What are you doing? Hooker. He won't stop. I don't know what to do. So I snapped. Quit it! And he stopped. And apparently his mom heard that. And as soon as I yelled, oh my God, he went from being my son to my girlfriend's little cub once again. And here she comes from the other side of the house, mama lion to protect her little, Oh my God, he wants to know what a hooker is. That's what you're yelling? Tears, right? You said if he had any questions, he could come to you. I didn't know he was going to ask you that. You said, don't worry, baby, I'm the man, I'll take care of it.
Jeg skal lade piller.
Ja, du skal se.
Tell him. Are you serious? Tell him now. Frankie, you want to know what a hooker is?
Yeah.
Those are your mom's friends.
Det Gabriel Iglesias.
Ja. Han er sjov, eller hvad? Kender du ham ikke? Jeg kender ham ikke. Kan du
skal blive... Jeg skulle lige til... Ved du hvad, du kan faktisk godt se det alligevel. Gå på Netflix og søg på Gabriel Iglesias eller Fluffy.
Nå, okay. Så har han lavet nogle forskellige shows, der ligger der.
Ja.
Ja, okay.
Specials.
Mhm. Okidoki.
Hvor fanden blev den af? Der var den.
Skal du have noget lys til det der, eller hvad?
Hvad?
Skal du have lys?
Det der kan jeg ikke tænde.
Er det rigtigt? Kan du ikke tænde igen? Altså en mærkelig lampe, du har der, Mikkel.
Ja, det ved jeg godt. Jeg ved ikke, om det
Hvad med din over i hjørnet? Kan den ikke tænde sig?
Jo, det kan den godt.
Vil du ikke have den tændt?
Jo. Jeg har ikke lyst til at... Jeg har ikke lyst til at flytte røven.
Okay. Er den god der?
Ja.
Var det en god gåtur, du og Isa havde?
Du stiller trækspørgsmål.
Trækspørgsmål?
Jeg synes aldrig, gåturen er dejlig. Det burde du vide nu.
Ja.
Noget, jeg synes er mærkeligt, det er, at jeg synes, de er lidt større. Men de er sjovt nok også nemmere at sluge. På den anden side, så de andre, jeg har, ikke? Det er sådan nogle her. Altså sådan nogle helt flade nogle.
Ja.
De der cirkler.
Ja.
De er ikke helt så nemme at sluge.
Nej, det kan jeg da godt forstå. Tager du dem bare med vand, eller bruger du noget yoghurt, eller?
Jeg sluger dem med vand, som regel. Ja, værre end har i glasser.
Ja, okay.
Men Fluffy, han er rigtig sjov.
Mhm.
Han siger, der er 6 niveauer af fedme. Big, healthy, husky, fluffy, damn, hell no.
Hell no?
Hell no.
Hvad vil det sige med hell no?
Altså, hell no.
Hvad betyder det? Er man så virkelig, virkelig tyk, eller virkelig, virkelig tyk? Forstår jeg ikke.
Jeg sagde lige 6 niveauer af fedme.
Ja, lige præcis. Hvad betyder hell no?
Hell no. Hell no.
Okay, så altså virkelig, 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 virkelig tyk.
Ja, altså, hans...
Okay, Søren, så er der lagt det.
Ja, men hvis jeg ikke får blod, så bliver det... Så bliver det nok noget råd i.
Bliver det forkullet nærmest?
Nej.
Nej.
Men det ved. Så vil jeg gerne snart have varmluften fikset.
Ja.
Så bliver jeg.
Ja. Og ingen gør noget.
Nej, jeg har fået at vide, at jeg har det videre. That's it.
Ja.
Jeg har ikke fået mit tøj til tørre.
Der er jo lejlighedsgennemgang på fredag.
Ja.
Så er det simpelthen det, jeg skal fortælle hr. Larsen, når han kommer forbi. At din ovn ikke virker.
Den virker.
Ja, men varmluften ikke virker.
Ja. Er det det?
Det kan jeg da godt.
En gaffel. Der kommer flyvende sådan her.
Skægt.
Tror du ikke, det er mere sandsynligt, at du kommer til at lave en numodens Jesus? Jeg synes faktisk...
Det vil du virkelig tyre, ikke?
Jeg synes faktisk, at det de gjorde med ham Jesus, det var ualmindeligt grusomt.
Hvad var det for en påmindelse? Var det madpåmindelse?
Nej, det var påmindelsen om, at jeg skulle lægge ting deroppe i.
Nå, snack.
Ja.
Ja. Har du givet noget pizza og sådan noget, kan jeg se?
Nej, det har jeg ikke.
Pizza skorper?
Nej, det har jeg ikke.
Hvad er det, der ligger på tallerkenen der?
Ikke noget. Der ligger ikke noget.
Skal jeg gå ud med den?
Hvis du vil.
Det vil jeg gerne, fordi jeg synes da ikke, at du skal bo sammen med madrester. Unge mand. Unge.
Ja, du får ikke lov til at smide ham ud.
Hedder han madrester?
Nej, Nå. Men han er gammel.
Nå.
Han er jo 27 år.
Ja, så I er simpelthen jævnaldrende nærmest.
Jeg fortsætter lige fra... jeg fik ham jo en måned og en uge efter jeg blev døbt. Efter jeg blev født.
Ved du, hvem der gav den?
Min faster Jonna. Og min morfar tog røven på mine forældre, da jeg fik ham.
Hvorfor?
Fordi den der kasse, min hund lå i.
Ja.
Nede under.
Ja.
Det gjorde morfar det her.
Nå, så jeg troede, den var levende.
Ja, som jeg sagde, han tog røven på dem.
Ja. Mm. De så hoppede på den.
Ja, sådan der.
Har du styr på det, Mikkel?
Ja, ja.
Perfekt. Så skal de bare lægges klar til i morgen, de der.
Ja.
Det gør noget.
Det er irriterende, at jeg skal igennem næsten en halv af dem hver gang. Heldigvis så sidste gang jeg var nede på apoteket, så fik jeg 5 af dem. Men det er alligevel temmelig mange, jeg skal igennem. Temmelig mange af dem her.
Hvad er det, du får der?
Det er også Ritalin. Det er for...
Fungerer det godt?
Ja, ja.
Er du med Thorsten? Vil du få det eller ej?
Jeg er vant til dem. Jeg ved, de hjælper mig med at fokusere.
Mm.
Og jeg ved, at på et tidspunkt, der kom jeg til at tage overdosis.
Ja.
Så der blev jeg meget aggressiv. Der blev jeg meget følelser. Der blev mine følelser meget, kan man sige, ekstreme.
Ja. Altså over i den brede ende.
Ja.
Ja, okay.
Og altså, hvis de der snotunger var begyndt på noget, ikke? Og havde råbt og skræddet der, så ville jeg sgu nok have råbt ned til dem, gider I lukke røven? Og så når deres far så kom op, så ville jeg så blive, altså, så fordi han er psykopat, som han er, eller ikke om han stadigvæk er her, uden at forbyde det.
Så tænker på, hvis du nu taget en overdosis af Ritalin nu her.
Og hvis han kommer op til mig, smadret på døren, så er det nok temmelig svært at sige. You have two options. One, get your ass back down there and tell your kids not to harass the other people living here, or get lost.
Det er så godt, du tager den rigtige dosis.
Ja, altså, jeg kan ikke lade mig tænke, at hvis mor og far var her, altså hvis jeg ikke havde gjort det, jeg var snappet og havde råbt af dem, og han så kom op og truede mig sådan, så ville de sgu nok ikke lige frem. Altså, de er ikke folk, der ligger på den anden side, når man truer deres børn. Altså, så ville de nok komme ud og sige, okay, alright, he shouldn't have yelled, but they drove him insane, and it's fucking 1,000 degrees out. Og det var mega varmt, så hvis han ville sikkert sige, ja, de skal bare passe sig selv. Undskyld mig, var det ikke nøjagtigt det, jeg gjorde? Inden de begyndte at råbe og skrige som banshees, fordi det var sådan, de skreg.
Er det noget, der skal over i den der snack?
De havde også en dårlig vane med at kravle rundt på det der forvandlede.
Ja.
De havde også en jeg ved ikke om de stadigvæk gør det, temmelig sikker på at de gør, hvis de der forbandede unger stadigvæk er der. Jeg kravler rundt op på cykelskuer. Fordi deres far åbenbart havde for travlt med at, hvad ved jeg, til stoffer.
Ja.
Det ved jeg ikke, om man gør, men han har den der fængselsfasyle. Okay, jeg tror lige så på den der.
Er den, der står og siger det ud, eller hvad?
Ja.